Yes. Well, once again, very good afternoon, friends. At the outset, let me thank Rajalakshmi Engineering College, the entire faculty team, and all the participants who are connected today virtually. A very warm reception to one and all. Today's topic is on understanding Union Budget 2023. I will not have any PowerPoint presentation, but I want to drive the points very clearly because we have more than 120 virtual members connected from various parts of Chennai and also from other parts of Tamil Nadu. So my purpose is to drive down the nitty-gritties of the Union Budget 2023. I understand I am addressing young minds of our country, and you are the future leaders. Swami Vivekananda used to quote in every in his discourses that youngsters, they only will be the future leaders, and they only can shape the country in the right direction. Now, I'll first start with the first point, which is applicable for all youngsters. And I'm very thrilled actually to this particular point because I've been following this aspect for at least for 2 to 3 years, right from 2018 onwards. University Grants Commission. I repeat, friends, University Grants Commission, they have brought a concept called as the open. They had a concept called distant learning. Then they brought open university. Now they have brought digital learning. And for your information, UGC has implemented from 2017-18 onwards in all the universities, and from universities to the respective colleges. And they call it as ICT, Information and Communication Technology. You will be surprised. Last year, before year, that is 2020 budget itself, our Honorable Finance Minister has announced close to 90,000 plus crores will be allotted for digital colleges. So that means they will be awarding degrees by the students can attend colleges electronically, digital. So meaning they need not physically be present in the colleges. So there is no need for any physical admission. There is no need for any physical classes. So it will be a digital classroom and a digital college. And across the country, they will be identifying those institutions which will have the rating. We call it as NAC rating and NIRF rating. So which is above a particular point, which is called as 4.5 and above. So they only will be given the status to award digital degrees. So which we call it as online degree courses in short. So technically it is called as online degree courses. And already in 2019-20 itself, 11 institutions were already given the authority to enroll students for online degree courses. And for your information, in Tamil Nadu, Shastra University is one institution which has been given that unique status. So those who have got that particular rating, they can do that. And in this budget, you will be surprised, it is not only online education by the existing colleges, but there will be a virtual university. So you have heard of various universities. Okay. So in Tamil Nadu, you have Madras University, you have Anna University, you have Manomaniyam Sundaranar University, you have Periyar University, Madurai Kamaraj University. These are all physical university. Adagappa University, Karaikudi. Physical university where campuses will be huge. Can you imagine there will be a virtual university, what we call the digital university. So where you will enroll online. So meaning the university will have a cloud space, and you have to enroll there as a student. You will have a login, and you will have mentors. Apart from professors and lecturers, you will have mentors also. And please understand that the faculty can address you in English. But if you are from various, see, one advantage of this digital university is across the country, world-class quality university, quality universal education. And if a teacher from Delhi is addressing you in Hindi or in English, whatever it is, you are from South India, you are from the southernmost part of India, say Kanyakumari, but you are not comfortable with English. Can you understand that? Yes, it is possible. So you will have tools which will translate the particular faculty in the language. So the professor also can choose the language. That student also can choose the language. So medium is not a criteria at all. No, I don't know English. You can develop. There are a lot of tools. So remember, guys, the days are not far off, especially the coming days. You will, this pandemic has actually, and the youngsters already, you have, I must appreciate all of you. You have embraced the technology like anything. So only we teachers have to equip ourselves to come to that particular level. So this is point number one, which I want to mention. And already I wish to share one very important point here, that you have this concept called as credit. You already have this swayam.com, which is a site, and I want to share that particular site also, since everybody are aware about it. This is a site where you have the 45-day course, 3 months course, 6 months course available on every topic. You name blockchain, it is available. One interesting part is it is not charged. It is by Ministry of Education. Previously, it was Ministry of Human Resource Development. Now it is Ministry of Education. They have brought this particular site where continuous online education is given to all the adult education. So I will call it as those who are 10th plus 2 onwards. You want to upgrade yourself on various subjects. It can be any domain from A to Z, anthropology to zoology. It can be on banking, it can be on commerce, it can be on information technology, anything. But the only point you need to understand is the certificate, whatever you get. In the UGC, already they have mentioned that those who have got the certificate from Swayam, they will be given an equivalent credit in your course. So maybe the education institution should come forward to understand the real meaning of that credit test. If a candidate has cleared an examination by Ministry of Education under Swayam, an equivalent credit should be given in the subjects which has been already tested. So meaning the credit means they should be given a waiver, or they should be given equivalent the marks in the present curriculum itself, because they have already cleared that particular course. So meaning they have already cleared that particular subject. That is the meaning. So rarely, I mean very rarely, institutions they implement this particular UGC regulation, and maybe the days are not far off when students they prefer the digital university. The institution also will encourage students to go for Swayam, and an equivalent credit will be given in their curriculum. Coming to the next important aspect in the budget is digital banking. Now, All of us, we have currency in our purse. So we have the currency in our purse. Now, this is a rupee note. And if I have the rupee note in my pocket and I give it to somebody else, okay, I am exchanging that rupees. Now, exchanging of this currency is private. People may not know. So that is why cash transactions are not recorded anywhere. So that is why in the past demonetization came, and very many uh, steps have been taken to bring down the cash transaction. It is not zero, but cash transactions have been minimized. Now, please understand what is meant by digital currency. Digital currency is your same currency. Okay, same currency. Now, I will only keep this currency not in paper form, but in digital form. And the digital currency also will have the same number. Remember, same number. Who will issue digital currency? Reserve Bank of India will issue digital currency. And we are in our 75th year of our independence. India's 75th year of our independence. And the government of India is proposing to have 75 digital banking units, DBU, in 75 districts of the country by scheduled commercial banks, and it will increase. This is phase one. Now, what is the meaning of that? You can convert your currency to digital currency. So, and then how will you keep it? You can keep it in your mobile. So today, through app, you are actually transferring money from your bank account to another person's bank account. Similarly, you can save your digital currency in bits form in your mobile and in our digital wallet. So digital wallet, can anybody access? You need to put your thumb, then only that wallet will open. You have to put a pin, what you remember and what you are. Then only the digital wallet will open. And from your digital wallet, you can transfer to another person's digital wallet. So very simple. So he will already have 45 rupees. You will transfer, keep both the mobile next to next. The currency will move from one mobile to another mobile. To that extent, and that is why this digital currency, and you will have the track of from where the currency went to which mobile, to which unit, to which person, everything can be tracked. But today, can I track this particular note 8SK143658? This is the number, okay, of this particular currency. Who is having this number? Today, government may not know. They may not know. That is the disadvantage of this physical currency. The advantage of a digital currency is the tracking can be monitored where the currency is. Second, there is no bank cost. There is no bank transaction cost. Today, from your bank account to another bank account, you are transferring the money. There is a transaction charges. Please understand. So that transaction charges will not be there in digital currency. So the only point is digital currency, if you have to recoup only through the digital banking unit, so you have to go there, you have to give the currency, or from your bank account you have to transfer, and they will transfer it to your what you call it, digital wallet account. So digital wallet, you have to open a digital wallet, and then that will be credited to that particular. So that digital wallet will be connected to your mobile, that will be connected to your Aadhaar, that will be connected to your PAN number. So it will be a very safe and secured system for your information. Good. Now that is going to be announced. Please understand, there is a lot of difference between the central bank digital currency and the cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is totally different. Your digital currency is your currency given by Reserve Bank of India. Okay. So, and that is a legal tender. But cryptocurrency is not a legal tender. Cryptocurrency is a private currency. So please do not mix these two together. Maybe both the word has the word currency, but cryptocurrency is private. It is not legal tender. Okay, what do you mean by legal tender? Only people, two individuals, when they recognize it. Like for example, Today you go to Annachi Kada. Annachi Kada, you buy some article you for 410 rupees. You give 500 rupees. Annachi will not have the children. So that the balance Annachi will not have. So he will give a rose color chit. In that 90 rupees will be returned. So next time when you go to Annachi, you need not pay 90. That chit you give, it will be treated as what do you call it as equivalent of it. See, you recognize. So the group Annachi recognizes, you recognize that particular bit of paper. So it is a private currency. That small bit of paper, 90 rupees, is a private currency. Will government will recognize that Annachi is paper? No. It is not a legal tender. But internally, you people, and maybe you give that 90 rupees to your neighbor. You say, Annachi has to pay me 90. You go and get some chocolates or wafer or some half kg sugar, you get it. So this is like that only cryptocurrency came. I have to give some inputs about this cryptocurrency. Now, in the year 2008, for your information, Satoshi Nakamoto, this guy, he brought a concept called, he coined a term called Bitcoin. And you can even go to that site called bitcoin.org, that particular site. It's still there. He actually designed he developed one article that cryptocurrency will be the future using blockchain technology. So all this stuff he demonstrated to the world, and that was nothing but a private exchange. That is nothing but a private server. In the private server, two parties can have a particular space in that server, and only both the parties can access that particular server using blockchain technology and using the public key cryptography. Maybe if I have to explain blockchain and public key cryptography, I have to request Rajalakshmi Engineering College, and maybe we need a separate session on what is blockchain, what is public key cryptography, and all these, as youngsters, you need to actually understand and appreciate well. And many of you are from the commerce stream. Commerce means finance. Finance means money. And wherever money is there, today money and technology both are inseparable. In Thiruvalayadal, there will be one dialogue between Dharmi and Lord Iswar, that பிரிக்க முடியாதது எதுவோ அப்படின்னா. Today, if the same question is asked by Dharmi to Iswaran, the Iswaran will give an answer. பிரிக்க முடியாதது பணமும் டெக்னாலஜியும். You cannot bring it separate. Today it is intertwined. So whatever the technology aspects on that, try to upgrade is not the answer. You have to upgrade. There's no other choice. We should not blame the education system saying my teacher did not taught me, my chapter doesn't have that. The world is going ahead. Okay, so let us not find fault with the universities or the system. So as youngsters, you have to take one step forward and understand what is happening in today's world, and especially update and upgrade yourself with respect to all these modern terminologies and techniques. Now, this private server, through that the Bitcoin was introduced, and slowly people started to recognize it as a private currency. Remember, private currency, and people gave value to it. So if I consider that to be more valuable, other person is also considering. So it is only a small group. So the small group of 20 became 200, 200 became 2000. Today it is 2 lakh and 2 crore people. And it is not one type of Bitcoin. So after that, Ethereum came. So there are various models of the cryptocurrencies today there. Okay. So today, when this cryptocurrency is being traded, on that you have profits, you have losses. Now, I want to make one observation to all of you here. Reserve Bank of India in 2013, 24th December, in 2017, 1st February, in 2017, 5th December, in all these 3 dates, Reserve Bank of India has given a press release cautioning the users that cryptocurrency is not regulated, it is not prohibited. Please understand these 2 words. Cryptocurrency is not regulated, cryptocurrency is not prohibited. So this is what the Reserve Bank of India has made the announcement. So that means if you are dealing with cryptocurrency at your risk, you can deal it. That is the message of RBI. So, and in 2020, for your information, in 2020, especially on 11th February 2020, the Reserve Bank of India proposed digital currency project, that is your CBDC, central bank digital currency. So this is not it is not a poti or against cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency concept is different and digital currency is totally different. Digital currency is only to bring comfort to people, that don't think that no, how digital currency uneducated people will use. Today, for your information, Paytm, Google Pay, you know who maximum they use it. It is only people at the people who are where the mandi and the idli shop, the fruit shop, the sabji wala, they are the people who popularize, who maximize, who maximum use the digital wallet, the digital what do you call it as the payment system, UPI payment systems. Okay, whether it is Paytm or RuPay, all this stuff. So digital currency also will be popularized. So once you have the currency in your mobile, the Sabjiwala also will have mobile today. So directly you can transfer. You just put 55 rupees, and then there will be a QR code here. It will automatically transfer 55 to his account. It will increase. So this, does it have a cost? Doesn't have a cost. Are you using the bank's server? No. Since you are not using the bank's server, there won't be any bank transaction cost. So bank will give the currency to you in digital form. It is up to you to manage. You lost the what is all, sir, I have lost my mobile. The mobile எவ்வளோ digital currency போட்டு வச்சிருந்தேன் சார், அதில் ஒரு 2500 ரூபா digital currency இருக்கு. But don't worry, that will not be lost because that is in digital wallet. So that is in cloud. So you buy one more set and connect to the digital wallet, and it will ask for a password. So you give the password, so then it will be connected, and have an alternative mobile number always. Okay, so alternative mobile number, you will get a PIN or OTP. Put that, the digital wallet will be resumed in your mobile. Very simple. So only thing is you need to have that controls in place to actually use the digital currency appropriately. At the end of this session, I'll give 10 to 15 minutes time, and you can note down your questions. And even in this Q&A also, there is a Q&A box, and you can type your queries in the Q&A box also. So please type your queries in Q&A box, or you can send your questions to and if you wish to, if you any of you raise your hand, I will unmute you also. You can even ask questions orally. You can even ask. Okay, so orally you can ask, I will answer those questions. So the purpose of this session is only to interact, to appreciate and understand the various budget provisions. Now, I want to bring to your kind attention some more changes also. So I have given the digital currency is one project, then your digital university is your second project, third is your cryptocurrency. And on cryptocurrency, what they have done, two things they have done. One is the profit on cryptocurrency profit, 30% tax they have to pay. No deduction. The only deduction is the cost of cryptocurrency. You buy a cryptocurrency, you buy a Bitcoin for today Bitcoin is 23,000 or 24,000. You buy a Bitcoin for 24,000. You sell for 25,000. So that means you make a profit of 1,000. On 1,000 you have to pay 30% tax, so 300 rupees. So 30% belongs to central government, 70% belongs to you. You make a loss. Sir, I make 10,000 rupees loss. I have made a profit of 2,000. Can I set off 10,000 at 2,000? And I say, Bush, Govinda, nothing. I will not pay tax to government of India. No, it is not possible. You cannot set off. Either you cannot set off your loss with your profit, neither you can carry forward to the next year and set off. Carry forward means you carry forward. No. This year, in the version, profit illa, I will take it to the next year and then I will offset and do. No, you can't do it. That also you can't do. So loss belongs to you. Profit means government and you will be the shareholders. They will be partner. So government will be a shadow partner in your cryptocurrency profit. So what is the message? RBI says neither cryptocurrency is regulated, neither it is nor it is prohibited. Third, it has been if profit is there, it is taxed at 30%. So what is the answer for fourth? Should I have to deal in cryptocurrency or not? Unless and otherwise it is regulated, it is not advisable to deal with it. So that is the conclusion. So please understand this. And as youngsters, there are people who have made money. It is only very, very few. There are also people who have lost money. Okay. And they are very much more. Okay, for your information. Good. So this is with respect to cryptocurrency. Then let me take you to the next important aspect, which is now from taxation perspective, I'll try to share some interesting provisions. Okay. So one such provision which I want to share with all of you is, which is a very, very interesting section. I will not tell the name of that section, but I'll only discuss certain aspects. Okay. This is actually 285 capital B. We have the cinema producers. Okay. We have the cinema producers. So what cinema producers will do? Cinema production companies. So we have this Moon company, we have the Mercury company, we have Pluto company, we have Saturn company. Okay, very many companies are. Earth company is there. So Sun company is there, Moon company is there. Okay. Now these kind of production companies, when they complete a production picture, so that means they got the Central Board of Film Certification, CBFC. When they got the certificate from the film, CBFC certificate, from that date, 30 days. Within 30 days, of course, they will release it immediately, either in OTT platform or in theaters. So within 30 days, they have to upload to the income tax site the name, the PAN number, and the amount paid to all the parties involved in the production of the feature film. Actor, actress, music director, playwright, everybody, including light boy, provided the payment amount is above 50,000 in the entire year or for the entire film, whichever is lesser. Okay. So please understand, this is not only applicable for feature films, this is also applicable for documentary production, event management, OTT platform, and today youngsters and all, they come forward to make films with 15 minutes film. Okay, short film they make. So they make good money in that. So for them also it is applicable. So provided the payment is made above 50, there is no tedious requirement in this. But இதுக்கு பேர் வந்து தமிழ்ல என்ன பேர் அப்படின்னா போட்டு கொடுக்கறதுன்னு பேர். So who paid what amount to whom? So the producer has to give these details to income tax department, whatever money is paid above 50,000. So henceforth there cannot be any what do you call it as the news article, Talabadi Vijay got 100 crore as fee for one particular film. These are all only exaggerated figure. The actual payment may not be that much. So the actual payment is only what the producer has given to the particular actor, and that has been uploaded in the income tax website, which is very important. So this is one thing you need to understand. Then I'll take you to another interesting section, which is I'm sure all of you must understand this, and maybe I will take another 10 more minutes to explain, and after that we'll have 10 to 15 minutes interaction. Okay, you can ask questions. Okay, so maybe the student organizers also can ask questions. You can collate those questions and ask, or even we have teachers who are part of this particular program, they can also ask. Now there is a section called 139(8)(a). So within bracket 8A, they have introduced this section. This is a new section. Now what is this section is all about? This section is, it's called an updated return. You have not filed your return. Can I file it now? So I want to give an example to you. So 4-5 years back, that means in 2014-15. Okay, we are now in 22. So that means 5-6-7 years back, if you file, you had actually 2 years to file your return. 14-15 is the financial year, means 15-16 is assessment year, and 14-15 is financial year. 15-16 is assessment year. 16-17 is your second year. Till 16-17, 31st March 2017, you can file the return for 14-15. So that means you had 2-year time. Now, what has happened? The 2-year has been reduced to 1 year. The 1 year also has been reduced to 9 months. What is it? Today, 21-22, when you can file your return? 31st July, you can file your return. If you miss 31st July, what will happen? August, September, October, November, December, 5 months is there. So, 4 months, that is April, May, June, July, 4 months. Within 4 months, you have to file your return. And if you don't file your return within 4 months, this is called normal return. Then 5 months is there to file the return, which is called as a belated return. Okay. So, belated return, if it is below 5 lakhs, above 5 lakhs, there is a late fee you have to pay. With the late fee only, you have to. Now, that means beyond 9 months, can you file return? No, it is not possible. The system will not accept. The website will not accept. That portal will not accept your return at all. So then what to do? Today, anything is possible? No. You are not filed your return means gone. And if you go to a US embassy for getting a US visa today, they will ask only one thing: are you going to come back? How do we know that you will come back here? No, you will go and settle there. We are not going to give visa, so rejected. No. I'm going to come here because I am a regular income tax assessee. So your income tax return is the proof that you have a regular source of income and you have been a regular taxpayer. You have accumulated your money here. You have an asset here. So therefore, you will come back to India. So these are all the important point based on which visa will be granted. So therefore, income tax return is an important document. And only for getting visa, if I file the return in one bunch, people used to do that in 14-15 and all. In one go, they will file 2-year return. And both you go and give to US visa, they will reject it. What is this? Only for getting visa, you are filing income tax return. You are not a regular person, you are filing your return. So therefore, filing of income tax return has become very crucial. That is your income proof. Whatever you say about your income, people are not going to take unless in other ways you file your income tax return. Of course, your bank statement is one proof. Bank statement will only give the transactions. But what is your income? Because income has to be computed. It has, I'm sure many of you are from the finance background. Income has to be computed. Computed means arithmetic. 1, 2, 3, கூட்டணும். கூட்டி கழிக்கணும். கழிச்சு then only you have to arrive at. So, computation of income is a separate exercise. Bank doesn't give you what income it is. It is only gives you transaction. So, therefore, what to do? You have to file your income tax return. Now, time is gone. Now, 2021 return, can I file now? It is not possible. Govinda, time is over. Now, because of the updated return, 139.8 you can file. I have brought this concept called you can file within 12 months from the financial year, and you can also file within 24 months. So, within 12 months, if you file, if you have not filed your original return, then you have to pay your income tax plus interest plus late fee. Now you already filed your return. You already declared income. You already paid taxes. Very good. Then if you file a lost return, you cannot file an updated return. If you file a return asking for a refund, it will not allow you. So then what you have to do? You have to give additional income. Further, you have to pay tax. On the tax, you have to pay 25% as additional tax. So, if you declare an income of 50,000, further the tax amount is 10,000. On 10,000, 25% is what? 2,500. So, it is not 10,000 tax you will pay. You will pay 12,500. Plus, you have to pay cess. Plus, you have to pay surcharge if any. That means above 50 lakhs only you have to pay surcharge. Otherwise, no surcharge. So, please understand. On the tax, you have to pay additional tax. 25% of the tax. And no, I will only give a last return. Last return, they don't encourage that. No, I want to only refund. That also they don't encourage. So refund they don't encourage. Last return they don't encourage. That means only positive. If you are filing a return, declaring additional income, for that additional tax is there, Then on the additional tax, you have to pay 25% extra. So that on the tax amount, you have to pay an additional tax 25%. This is a very interesting change they have brought this particular year, which is called as updated return. Okay, UR. Okay, updated. So we already know about original return. Original return when you file within the due date. Belated return is you file after the due date but before 9 months. And what is updated return? You file within 24 months. So if you file within 12 months, you have to pay 25% additional tax. You file your return after the 12th month, from 13th month to 24th month. You have to pay 50% additional tax on the tax amount. Please understand the difference. So those who are willing to, I repeat, those who are willing to, those who are willing to, no, 15 minutes, those who are willing to actually pay your taxes and file your additional income, this is actually an interesting provision. Good. Then I just want to share with you another 2 or 3 points for discussion. Since I know I am addressing a team of what do you call it as academician, so I will not go beyond the line of the academic part. So there are some practical part also, but maybe if queries are invited, I will try to answer, because there are 84 amendments in income tax. 84 for your information. Okay. Now, one thing I want to share with all of you. This is a very interesting section where all of you know pharma companies. What is pharma companies? Pharma companies, how they will develop their business. They develop their business by giving what do you call it as gift, travel facility, hospitality, cash, monetary grant to doctors, otherwise called the medical practitioners. So medical practitioners are their business promoting people. Okay, so we need to keep them in good books. So this expenditure is a business expenditure, because for the purpose of the pharma development only, they are spending that particular money. Now, in their books of account, they write that as an expenditure. They claim that as an expenditure. But for your information, the Indian Medical Council Professional Conduct Etiquette and Ethics Regulation 2002 has prohibited medical practitioners to receive gift, travel facility, hospitality, cash, etc. So that is why, as a pharma company, as a salesman, I go and offer anything to the doctor. Doctor will say, no, I won't receive, because it is against their ethics. Indian Medical Council has prohibited. So they cannot take in their name, they can only take in somebody's name, for your information. So now that is also now very challenging. So they spend the money, they claim that as an expenditure, but it is prohibited in Indian Medical Council. So it seems what do you call it as dichotomy. So Indian Medical Council, they prohibit. Doctors say you cannot receive, but companies, they are giving, and they are claiming the expenditure in income tax. So in income tax, they have brought an amendment stating that if at all any expenditure incurred by the company for any purpose, business purpose, which is an offense or prohibited in any other law, that is Indian Medical Council, the regulations, then that expenditure will not be an allowed expenditure. So they spend 90 lakhs and they have 2 crore as profit. So after 90 lakhs, only 2 crore profit. Now that is not allowed, means your profit is not 2 crore, your profit will become 2 crore and 90. Sorry, your income is not 2 crore, income will become 2 crore and 90. That 90 lakhs expenditure will be added to the profit. So on 90 lakhs, you have to pay tax. So that is what the interesting proposition that has been brought out in this particular budget. Very thought-provoking. Many of you will think that this particular budget, what is this? Finance Minister has actually, within 90 minutes, the Honorable Minister has completed her speech. Actually, the highlights alone has been given in that particular speech. There are a lot of details inside the speech. So I will request you to kindly go through and what do you call it, celebrate the message inside the budget. And I must thank Rajalakshmi Engineering College and the entire faculty team and all the students all the research scholars, and everybody who are connected today. My sincere appreciations to you. I will hand over the session back to the organizers for questions. So the next 10 to 15 minutes, I am reserving for questions. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Participants, any questions? Feel free to post the questions in the comment box.
Yes, Kiran Deve, any question is there? நான் சொன்னதெல்லாம் புரிஞ்சுதா?
Yes, sir. So there is a question by Raghotaman, sir. Why IT slab was not increased, sir?
Very good. So what is the slab rate now? Up to 2,50,000, no tax. And from 2,50,000 to 5 lakhs, it is 5%. From 5 lakhs to 10 lakhs, it is 20%. From 10 lakhs and above, it is 30%. Technically, when the person is earning 20,000 rupees per month as salary, 20 into 12 is 2,40,000. He need not pay tax. But if it is 40,000, 40 into 12, 4,80,000. 4,80,000 means below 5 lakhs. It is taxable. But up to 5 lakhs, he will get a rebate. So, for your information, even though the slab says up to 2.5 lakhs, no tax, okay, zero tax, technically up to 5 lakhs, no tax. And one statistics I want to share. In 2007, online filing came. Exactly some 4 or 5 years back, it was only 3.8 crore people who filed their income tax return online. Today, 6.5 crore people are filing income tax return online. Out of that, 3 crore people have filed income tax return, individuals, by giving their income below 5 lakhs. That means that return is nil. How many people are benefited? Please understand. So 3 crore people in our country, they are income tax return filers, but not income tax payers. Please understand the difference. So out of 6.5 crore, 3.5 crore assessees only are income tax payers. 6.5 crore income tax return filers are different. And 3.5 crores are only income tax payers. So please understand this fundamental difference. So that is the reason they have not increased the income tax slab. Maybe if you have any reason, please share that to the department. Statistics. Next question.
So the next question is, so are you complaining that the person who invests in cryptocurrency are major losses?
I'm not able to understand the question. Can you repeat?
So are you complaining that the persons who invest in cryptocurrency are major losers?
I'm not saying that. I only interpret what Reserve Bank of India is mentioning. It is up to the investor to decide. Next question.
So the next question is it possible to do away with income tax completely?
Now, who is this person who has asked this question? They have to tell the name, no?
It's Dr. Srikant sir.
Okay, right. Is there maybe if all of you know about economics, government is not a charitable institution. Government is also an organization. And if government has to manage that big organization with various developments in infrastructure. And I want to make one observation that it is not only digital universities or the digital currency. I want to make one more very important point here, that Gati Shakti. What is Gati Shakti? Means the road transport are strengthened. Gati Shakti is a transformative approach for economic development, and this approach is driven by 7 engines. What is it? Road, railways, airport, port, mass transport like your public transport and metro and all, waterways and logistic infrastructure. So heavy investments are made here. And remember one thing, that if 3 things are given to people, one is infrastructure, power, okay, and clean water, the economic development is automatic. So therefore, for that, it is individual's responsibility to pay taxes to government. I repeat, it is individual's responsibility. We breathe clean air. We have electricity. Okay, when you go to roads, our night roads are illuminated. We get good air, good water. So we get security. We feel secure. For all this, when we are enjoying the independence, we have to pay our respect and duty to Government of India in the form of taxes. It is our duty. So we have a question from Dr. Raghotaman. Any possibility of expenses being divided among all the earning citizens so that the tax burden will be shared by all instead of only taxpayers, that is non-payers? Okay, so it's a very good point. So then you have to share your income. If you want the tax to be shared, income also has to be shared. So if income is with one person, and how the other person will pay tax. So if you share the income, tax also can be shared. And already that model of tax planning is there in Income Tax Act itself. You can apply that. Next question.
So there's a question by Rohan. Accessibility to digital education is limited to a certain sections of the society. On what basis did the government decide to set up or start digital universities?
Very good. Now, accessibility to digital education is limited to certain sections of the society is not an acceptable statement, because across length and breadth of the country, from the Jammu and Kashmir till Kanyakumari, from the Kutch till the Seven Sisters, the last post office. So everything is been connected through optical fiber cable, number one. Number two, I understand certain terrains, there are difficulty with respect to reachability of the digital communication, certain terrains. So that is the place where government is concentrating to ensure the connectivity is seamless. So they are getting feedbacks from various corners, where maybe we are in cities, so there is no issues in cities. We are all well connected. But the corners, the various different corners of the country, and especially places like Andaman and Nicobar. Andaman and Nicobar is part of India, but the connectivity in Andaman and Nicobar is not that fast. So they are laying underground cables from mainland India to Andaman Nicobar by underground cables and sea cables. So to give the maximum connectivity speed to Andaman. So like that, every place is identified and the infrastructure is stepped up. So it is actually stepped up. So your point is well taken, and the government is coming up with the logistics and also the facilities to actually ensure every human being, every citizen of this country, every child of this country is digitally connected. That is why, that is then digital university will, I'm sure everybody will enroll with digital university, or a physical, what do you call as college, or a physical university. People will prefer a physical university or a college only when they want the interaction with one-to-one interaction. They want more clarity. So they want to attend a formal class. So that means only those institutions which give quality education, where professors, teachers they upgrade themselves to the latest requirement. Such institutions only can survive. All other institutions which are not upgrading themselves, they cannot survive.
Sir, the next question is by Dr. Raghotaman, sir. Why RBI is poking their nose in cryptocurrency gamble game? Do we require it when we are going towards 5 trillion economy within 5 years?
No, RBI is not poking their nose into cryptocurrency. They made it very clear. They are neither regulating nor prohibiting. So they made it point very clear. So they are not given any directions. They have not regulated. They have not. So it is your risk. So at your own risk, you are dealing with cryptocurrency. So next question.
So one question.
Ah.
This budget, what does it give to the common man?
Many. I will say many. One such thing is to the agriculturist. Now, I want to make one observation here that how many of us we know that drones can be used for, I repeat, drones can be used for agriculture. And in this particular budget, they are bringing that particular model implemented. I'll just put a simple question. How you will use drones for agriculture, for yield optimization, monitoring crop growth, and to actually spray even seeds, fertilizer, herbicide, pesticide, all this stuff. I'll name some few drones. Agra's T30, Phantom 4 RTK, P4 Multi-Special. These drones and all, you know what will be cost? Cost will be from 2.5 lakhs to 10 lakhs. Can agriculturists afford to this? For this only, they are bringing schemes. They are bringing schemes, and there is one private university called Lovely Private Professional University. They have developed a drone called as Flying Farmer. You know what is the cost of that drone? 10,000 to 15,000 only. It can fly for 25 minutes in full charge. And even the original drone cost 2.5 lakhs to 10 lakhs. It will be funded. It will be funded 100%. I repeat the word, 100% funding they are going to give to the farmers. But farmer, they will not give free. Farmer, they have to form a farmer producer organization. And for the farmer producer organization, grant will be given. Through that grant, they can get this drone, and the drone can be given on rent to the farmers, and the farmers can actually use it. So, lot of advantage. So, agriculture is the fundamental. And when we say common man, the common man is the agriculturist. Vyavasayi, for the Vyavasayi today, I will call it as a drone budget today. And even Tamil Nadu government, exactly 15 days back, they have announced one company. The name of that company is called as Tamil Nadu Unmanned Aerial Vehicle Corporation Limited. They already formed it in Tamil Nadu also. So in the days to come, and for your information, I was searching for some information about operating a drone. Do you need a license for it? Actually, there are 5 types of drone: nano drone, micro drone, small drone, medium drone, large drone. For nano and micro, you don't need license. Only for small, medium, and large, you have to go to DGCA. So the DGCA has to give a license. Then only you can operate it. For the other 2 drones, you don't need it. That means out of up to 2 kilo drone, you don't need license. So farmers can get benefited out of it. So therefore, this is only one example. Gatti is another example, but farmer is very fundamental. And apart from this, you have Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission, and you have the housing for all. For MSMEs, another 50,000 crore they are going to give through emergency credit line, those who have suffered in the pandemic. So for common man, so many are there. Only thing is our media, what is told in media, please don't think that that is only final. Read what has been given in the budget sheet, what has been given in the speech of the finance minister, the finance bill. So thoroughly please go through it. You will get a lot of details about the budget. This budget is not an election budget. This budget is a country's budget for the welfare of the country. Next
So
question.
there's a next question by Nitish Kumar S. Why Indian government doesn't change income tax scale for past 7 years?
Good. Up to 5 lakhs, there is no tax. You tell me what is the minimum exemption you want. So you are only asking questions that they are not changing income tax. But what is the exemption you want? Why you want exemption till that much? Okay. So please answer that particular question. I will answer it. So already up to 5 lakh, that means monthly 40,000, you need not pay tax. Till how much you don't want to pay tax, you tell me. Okay. Then next question.
Next question is by Manoj Prabhakaran. Why healthcare sector is not given importance in this budget?
Okay. So I want to make one observation here. Your point is very well taken. There is a Ayushman Bharat digital mission that has been brought out, an open platform for the national digital health ecosystem. Now, what is this? That will be rolled out. It will consist of digital registries of health providers and health facilities, unique health identity, and consent framework, and universal access to health facilities. Now, what do you mean by this? So, in one shot, you want to know in different location. You say you want to, you are in one particular place, you have traveled, you are stuck in one particular place, you want immediate medical help. So, there will be an app, the Ayushman Bharat digital mission, where the nearby doctors, health providers, health facilities, okay, where is the primary health center, clinic, everything will be available in one particular application, and then name, doctor, phone number, email ID, you can SMS, and there will be an emergency service you can call. All these will be available in one shot. So this is one particular aspect with respect to health. And I wish to share one more aspect with respect to health, especially National Tele-Mental Health Program. Okay, National Tele-Mental Health Program. Now, what is this? This pandemic has accentuated mental health problem in people of all ages, whether from children to the old age people, to have better access to quality mental health. Okay, mental health counseling and care services will be launched digitally, and that will include 23 tele-mental health centers of excellence, with NIMHANS being the nodal center and International Institute of Information Technology, Bengaluru. They will provide the technology support. So this is second part. And I want to bring one more aspect with respect to the income tax. So where there they have brought, especially I wish to share those who have got their health related support from anybody or employer for their COVID-19 treatment, whether that will be treated as a perquisite. No, they have brought a separate provisions amended in this particular budget. So that means it will not be taxed as a perquisite. Second, death benefit received for COVID-19, those who are no more, for the families, they have got death benefit. Up to 10 lakhs death benefit, it will not be taxed. That provision was not there in the act. That was also being amended. So these are all just sample. I want to say that with respect to health sector, this budget was also addressed. Next.
Next is by Dr. S. Rajkumar. Educational services are in the 18% category.
You mean to say GST? I think his question is on GST. So education is tax, GST is tax free. For school education, it is tax free. And with respect to college education also, it is tax free. But certain services are coming under 18%. So if it is a transport service provided to the college students, then for the transport operator On the services, 18% will be taxed. So certain services are subject to GST. I think his question is, Dr. Rajkumar question is on GST. Next question.
It's by Nitish Kumar. Government says India completely renewable energy using country in 2070, but in this budget, solar cell price could be increased.
Yeah. So you need to go for renewable energy, battery. And in the days to come, the traditional, conventional energy will slowly be phased off. That is petrol-based, coal-based. Okay, so all those conventional energy, that is non-renewable. So renewable will be stepped up. Conventional will be stepped up. So next 10 years, this phasing out will happen. Next.
Next is by Dr. Raghotaman, sir. Sir, it is my own property earned years back and I am selling for my own purpose now. Then why should I pay capital gain tax calculated from the age of the property value, which is calculated to present date, sir?
Now that is the provision. You have got an appreciation. So appreciation is not what do you call it as active money. Active money. It is only a passive money. So on passive money, 30% tax is not taxed. Under section 112, only 20%. So it is a concessional tax rate. So thank you. I will hand over the session back to the organizers.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, participants. Now, may I call upon Mr. Iron to propose the vote of thanks.
At the outset, I feel proud to propose the vote of thanks. We wholeheartedly thank our esteemed speaker, Dr. Gopal Krishnaraju, who has made us understand Budget 2022 in the simplest and easiest way. The session has enhanced our knowledge on budget and has given deep insights on the same. We thank you profusely, sir, for sparing your precious time and being amongst us today. I thank the management, head of the department, academic head of the department, principal, and all other for their constant support and encouragement. I also thank the professors, student colleagues of both MBA, REC, and other institutions in joining us today for this session. Last but not the least, I place my heartfelt gratitude to the Lord Almighty who bless us all and make us do more and more. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you. Thank you, Hiran, and thank you all the co-organizers and teachers, professors, and students for making this program a very interactive